What's up guys, this is Michael from Creative Drums, and today I want to share with you some of the ideas and grooves that you're going to find in this PDF, the Ultimate Guide to Linear Grooves. Why is linear groove such a cool drum concept? Well, first because it's very simple, because you're never playing two notes at the same time. Second, because you're sharing the subdivision through the drum kit, so you're not just playing with the right hand. Third, because it's a great tool to work on your technique, your vocabulary, and your coordination. So I want to talk a bit about why is it such a great tool to work on your technique. Well, when we are learning how to play the drums, and we are learning a rock groove, and we are learning how to put the right hand together with the bass drum and the right hand together with the snare, if we take the word coordination, the word coordination actually means to arrange in order simultaneously. But to be able to arrange in order simultaneously, first it's very important to understand the parts, all the possible relationships of those parts, for then to put this together as a whole rock groove. It's like putting a puzzle together. You get the pieces, for then to put the parts together, for then to get the whole picture. So you want to be able to give orders to each limb separately, for then to be able to put them together. It's actually very important to be able to just play one limb and understand how that movement is going to affect your whole body, your whole balance, and your whole coordination. Because if you're playing with the right hand and you're actually creating tension on the legs and you are becoming out of balance because you're putting this hand forward, you need to be able to consider that to be able to play effectively. And what I mean effectively is actually just playing without tension, because when you play without tension, you are just making sure that the energy is going where you want it to be. You're making sure that is efficient, that you are expressing everything that you want to express through that movement. So you're not holding the energy somewhere else. You're not holding the energy on your legs or maybe even on the left hand. So to express yourself clearly and precisely, it's very important to work on each part separately and then put it together with the whole of the body. And linear groove is something that's gonna allow you to take the time and the space to be able to look at each part separately, because you're never playing two notes at the same time. And on this PDF, you're gonna see a step-by-step approach to work on your understanding of linear grooves with concepts such as 1-bar groove, 2-bar grooves, opening the hi-hat in 6/8, 6/8 grooves, using the left foot in 4/4 grooves, using the left foot in 6/8 grooves. And this together with 3 backing tracks in 6 different tempos and audio files of all the exercises that are on the PDF. So now let's have a look on the first section of the PDF. So I'm going to show you some of the exercises that you're going to find on this first section that helps you to prepare to play linear grooves. So we are working without accents, so we can work with the subdivision. So our goal here is to play everything leveled with the same volume and trying to get the best possible sound out of each drum. So this first exercise, we're working with the rebound of the left hand. Now the second exercise is very similar. So that's a great way to warm up, to start your routine, to get your coordination going. Now let's go for some exercises in 6/8. And then we add as well the left foot. Okay, now on this section we're just starting to see some linear grooves. So we're going very simple in 4/4, and again it's a step-by-step approach. So the first exercises are very simple, and then we gradually start to get a bit more complex. So the first groove is gonna sound like this. Now playing together with the backing tracks. Now this next groove starts to get a bit more complicated, but it's a very cool groove and it sounds like this. Now let's play together with the backing tracks. And I just want to show you how you can vary this groove by putting the ghost notes on the hi-hats and getting the right hand and putting on the crash cymbal or the right cymbal. So it's gonna sound like this. And you can get as well the left hand with the ghost notes and you can put on the tones. Now then you can vary between the hi-hat and the tones. So now this section is very similar to the previous one. We're just seeing the grooves in 2 bars instead of 1 bar. So the first groove is gonna sound like this. Now let's play together with the backing tracks. Now I'm gonna show you another groove from this section. Now let's play together with the backing tracks. Now we're gonna have a look at grooves in 6/8, and this first groove sounds like this. Now playing together with the backing tracks. Now this next groove is a bit different because we're changing the hand from the hi-hats to the snare. It's gonna sound like this. Now playing together with the backing tracks. So now we're going to be opening the hi-hat in 4/4, and we just need to be aware that we're closing the hi-hat on time because the left foot's part of the subdivision. So we don't want to be dragging or rushing with the left foot. So this first groove is going to sound like this. Now let's play together with the backing tracks. Now we're gonna do another groove in 4/4, opening the hi-hat, and this time we're gonna let the hi-hat open for some beats. So it's gonna sound like this. Now let's play together with the backing tracks. Okay, now we're gonna see the same concept for grooves in 6/8. So this first groove is gonna sound like this. Now let's play together with the backing tracks. Okay, now let's have a look at another groove of this section. Now let's play together with the backing tracks. Now this section is very cool. We're going to see some grooves in 4/4, and we're going to use the left foot as part of the subdivision. So I'm just going to do the right hand on the right cymbal so you can listen better to what the left foot is doing, but you could do the right hand on the hi-hat as well. So the first groove is going to sound like this. Now let's play together with the backing tracks. Now this next groove that we're gonna see is actually very cool because we can use the double stroke with the right hand on the hi-hat together with the left foot to create an effect that we can actually play quite fast without much effort, because we're just doing 2 strokes or 1 stroke with the foot. That sounds like this. Now the backbeat's gonna be with the right hand instead of with the left, and it's gonna sound like this. Now let's play together with the backing tracks. Now last but not least, we're gonna see some grooves in 6/8 using the left foot as part of the subdivision. And this is a very cool concept because it just sounds very interesting, it sounds very melodical, because it just creates this counter melody with the right in relation to the left foot. It just sounds very cool. So this first exercise is gonna sound like this. Now playing together with the backing tracks. Okay, now the last groove of the last section is gonna sound like this. Now let's play together with the backing tracks. So I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell, to press the like, because it helps with the YouTube algorithm. It helps to spread this channel to more people, to share the knowledge, to spread the love. And of course, we want to know what you think. So if you have any ideas, thoughts, compliments, complaints, questions, make sure you write them down in the comments, and I'll try my best to answer you guys. And if you go to our website, you can see that we're always giving some free content away. We're giving some samples of the PDFs, the backing tracks, and the audio files, so you can check it out and you see how it can help with your practice on the drums. And as well, if you follow us on Instagram, there you can see each post as one groove, so you can see the same groove being played over and over, and that can help you to internalize better the grooves. So I hope you guys liked it, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next videos as well. Thank you so much.